I pray nothing but love your way. I pray nothing but blessings and love your way, because guess what? You deserve it. You deserve it, guys. You deserve it. I pray that you guys have had a fantastic day. Sorry, my eyelashes is itching me like crazy. Oh, it itches getting so fantastic. And I apologize right now for the connection because I have no idea what's going on. I have no idea what's going on with the connection here lately. I would say the last 2.5 months, the connection's been bad in my area. Um, I don't know what's going on, and I'm really looking into getting a Wi-Fi service. You know what I'm saying? Because this ain't gonna work. I don't know because I'm getting ready to start school, and I need Wi-Fi. It's just the signaling in the areas has gotten tremendously worse. So I don't know what's going on. But anywho, I came out here because I ain't been on here in a month and some days because I have just been in my own world, taking care of a whole lot of stuff, and just figuring out some things. Home life, work life. Work is looking different now, so we're just dealing with that. But I came on here to say hello to everybody because I missed you guys. And I ain't want y'all to think that I had abandoned y'all. I didn't abandon y'all. And guess what, guys? It's so much going on in the world that we need to talk about, right? Like the government, our president stepping down and Kamala stepping in her place, in his place. I think I kind of felt like that was going to happen. Not necessarily during the campaign run, but I thought it was going to happen earlier. Um, because I for some reason I thought that Joe Biden was going to go ahead and make history and step down and let Kamala take the last leg of the presidency just to make history. I literally thought he was going to do that. I didn't think that he was going to seek another term. However, when he did, uh, in my back of my mind as a Democrat, I was saying, "Oh, I don't know if he's gonna win because Trump got people who's gonna blindly follow him, whether he's right or wrong. They're just gonna blindly follow him because they like his antics, they like what he does, they like what they just a supporter of him. So I just knew that he was gonna have the following. However, Biden stepping down, that was like, wow, that's history. That's history. That's history, guys. Now, when they said Kamala was taking his place, if the next thing popped in my mind was, okay, it would be cool if Michelle stepped up and said, I will run as your vice president. But she hasn't stepped up. And then they said they reached out to our governor here in Michigan, Big Gretch. We call her Big Gretch. Her name is Gretchen Whitmore. She declined. So I was like, oh my God, hey, Shawanda, babe. I said nothing but love your way, beautiful, because you deserve it. Hey, Shawanda, did you see our official announcement of our nuptials? That is what's going out to the village. Did I tell you that already? I feel like I told you that already. So we had to send out official flyers out to the village about our nuptials. And I put one on my community wall. I told you. Okay, cool. So I put the one of the flyers. It's Nats flying. It's Nats season apparently in Michigan. I'm over the Nats. I am over the Nats. I'm over the Nats. Look at him. Just get out. Oh Jesus. Get your tail. Can't stand. Sorry. Yeah. So the official flyer went out. And I put it on my community. That's just one. I got 4 on my Facebook. If you go on my Facebook, you'll see the flyers. You'll see all of the flyers. And it says on there, the Abavo Kingdom celebrates Prince and Princess elect Amayo and Clayleen Bright. I was okay. What day is the wedding going to be on? So here's the deal. It's going to be this year, but I don't have a specific date right now because we are waiting on the government. We're waiting on the visa application to clear. Once that clear, I can set a date to travel. So I don't want to set a date and then they approve my visa after the date. So that's in process. We in process with them within what you call that? Immigration or whatever. So yeah, so we're just waiting on a date for them to approve it. So once they do that, then everything is a go. But it shouldn't be this year. We're doing it this year, and we have been. So his mother's side of the family, he lives in the region of his mother's side, but his father's side is in Delta State. So, but both families has gotten the official announcement. So I'm super excited. He is losing his doggone mind. Hopefully, okay, you get married on my birthday in December. Are you gonna be in there? Are you gonna be? Wait, are you gonna be over there? Are you gonna be over there? Because you know I'm having two weddings. I'm having one over there, then I'm having one over here for my family. Girl, let me tell you something. His grandma, she like 80 years old. She that because we're gonna have the ceremony, the celebration on her compound. He called me. He said grandma is already doing the landscaping, picking the landscaping on the grass, on the yard, on the. I'm like, oh Lord have mercy. And you know, he is. I'm telling you, he the bride and I'm the groom. He's freaking out. He's like, oh my God, this and that. We got to do this. We got to do this. We this. And so, this week it was so funny. Oh, Shawanda, you are, girl. Shut up. Okay. Girl, don't you laugh at me like that. I'm super excited. Shut up. Oh, girl, look, I mean, you done made me turn my windshield wipers on. I done hit the thing. You know what? If that's the case, you know, definitely know I'm gonna be hollering at you. You gotta tell CMA to give you my phone number. Okay? Tell him to give you my phone number. You most definitely, girl, that's gonna be cool. That would be really cool for you to experience something like that. And it's gonna be a whole little thing. You know what I'm saying? Because his father's side is royalty, right? So it's gonna be a whole thing. Girl, I'm like, child, all this different ceremonial stuff and all that. Like I gotta go from Ondo State to Delta to get the official blessing from his father's side. We gotta go and get we kneel down and all that for the official blessing. I'm like, whoa, Jesus. It's something. It is something. So this week we focused on the linen, the tablecloths. That was a big thing. He like, babe, what are you talking about? I'm like, it was just going back and forth. We focused on the linen. So that for the other wedding, for the reception. So we finalized the linen. What else? The centerpieces. Hey, Fluffy and Fabulous, baby. I said nothing but joy your way. I ain't doing it but talking about my wedding, baby. That's all I'm talking about. So we finalized the linen. We finalized the centerpieces. Now let me tell y'all something. Hey, Joshua, send up a love your way, baby, because you deserve it. So let me tell you something. The dress I ordered, guys. The dresses I chose, beautiful. They don't listen. Unless, man, I thought I was gonna be able to just get it, but now it's got to be customized. So, babe, so when I told him, I said, babe, I'm gonna have to get the dress custom made. He's like, no, babe. He said, no, you go to the seamstress. You get them to give you your measurements. He said, you email it that to me. He said, and we will make the dress. He talking about, we're gonna make the dress. We get the material here and we make it. He said it'd be made in 7 days. 2 days. I'm like, oh my God. So, but no, I think I'm just gonna get I don't want to get a different dress, y'all. It's beautiful. But every time I see that dress, I'm like, that's my dress. But it's like, so I reached out to the company, emailed them, and said, hey, y'all see the option to customize. How long would it take? and the company is in Nigeria, so I'm like that because they could just send it to his grandma's house. So the plan is, since I'm trying to eliminate as many bags as I can, flying, I'm trying to get my stuff shipped already over to his grandma's house where the ceremony gonna be. So like little stuff that I want, that's American touches, like the runners on the plate. I just want to ship that over there so it can already be there. So I won't have to carry it and pay for a extra suitcase. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's different because it's hard because he's trying to understand what I'm saying for details, and then we also have to communicate that he has to translate that to grandma who doesn't speak English, so y'all can understand the logistics of what's happening here. But today we found this week I chose linen, like tablecloths. I chose the wedding cups, the wedding glasses, and what else? Thought I had the dress, but we gotta do a double take on the dress. What else was that I could say is finalized? The hotel. The hotel is finalized. So I'm staying. Should I tell y'all where I'm staying? No, well, I guess y'all can't get over there. But anyway, this hotel is brand new. And it's all inclusive. It's really nice. It's like 3 hours away from his grandma. So when I get there, he's gonna already be there at the hotel, and then we'll just commute back to his grandma's house. So it's gonna be interesting. The traveling and making connections is gonna be interesting. It really is. So that, and I'm trying to think what else did we finalize this week. Oh, the baskets. So with his family, I know I just so excited. It's exciting. Y'all know I'm taking y'all with me. Y'all, I don't even know how the signaling and all that, how the phones work over there. I don't know if I have to get a burner phone over there or whatever. I don't know. But so it is customary for the family to. I can't wait to see the girl. Me too. I can't. You know what y'all gonna see with the pictures. Hey, Mika B, I said nothing but love your way, sis, because I love you. I love you. Y'all know y'all gonna see sweat. That's all y'all gonna see, because I do not like heat. And if I'm in any type of like heat, I go to sweating profusely. So y'all pray for me. They're gonna have to get the foundation that they got to spray and it glued to your face. That's what I'm gonna have to get. Because I told him, I said, the makeup artists and stuff gonna be there when I get that. He was like, yeah, all of that's gonna be taken care of. So they doing that on their end. I'm like, I hope that these makeup artists, they do like American people do. So y'all pray. But what was I saying? So we had to do the official baskets. And they like pat that. So because his family is of certain status, we had to make announcements of the wedding. So we did that. Inside the baskets, it's a flyer, announcing prince and princess, elect, and then it's like party favors in there. So like a fan, like a remote fan, just for the wedding. Because I was watching different weddings over there, how they always had that. So I put that in there. Lip balm, flip flops, like those foam ones, but it's like gold glitter. That, and I think a handkerchief. So that's little small. So and then the villagers just get it. I'm like, quit playing with me. Quit playing with me. He like, yeah, babe, we have to do that. Yeah, babe. Now, man, I feel like he the bride and I'm the groom because he's so nervous. Today he literally called me all day. All day. Babe, I just called to see your face. And then he'll go into, I'm just praying that everything will be completed. I'm just praying that everything be completed. I'm like, it's going to be okay. Everything going to work out. So, y'all, I'm taking y'all with me. I want y'all to see. Hey, Mika, go on my community wall. You'll see some of the flyers that we had, that we put in the bag, that we going to put in the basket. So, I'm super excited about that. It's a big thing over there. Now over here it's like, yeah, I'm getting married. But over there it's like people are moving and doing stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, people is just like, it's a big thing. I'm just like, quit playing with me. Quit playing. Quit playing. So yeah, I can't wait. We just waiting on the visa thing. Once they say I saw them, they were beautiful. Oh, thank you, Meek. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And if y'all want to do some research, so y'all won't think I want a basket. You want a basket? I'm gonna make you a basket. I'll make you one over here, okay? And mail it to you, okay? I'm gonna do that for my sister, okay? I'll make you one. Put it on, Nick. I'll make you one, okay? See what I say? What did I say? I don't forget. What was I saying? These scam likely people's been calling me like crazy. I don't know what's happening, or if my information got hacked, but these scam likely people say they got on my last nerve. So yeah, I am super excited. I really am. He's excited. And he about to lose his mind. He like, man, you don't understand. We got to make the biggest scene. I'm like, yeah. Oh, I was getting ready to say, you said it's not a big deal here. I'm saying, like, I don't have people doing stuff. It's just me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get, because the wedding not here. You know what I'm saying? You said, hello, I want one too. And you were saying you were waiting on the visa. Yeah, I'm waiting on the visa. You want one too? You want a visa? You want a basket? Okay. Oh, thank you. Oh, my girl got me. She tell her, I got it now, Fluffy. Okay, so yeah, wait on the visa. And once that cleared, we good. But if you guys want to research his family, so y'all won't think I'm making this up or he's scamming me, a line about his lineage, you can go and research the Abavo, Abavo kingdom. Okay. That's where his people's from. That's where his lineage is from. And you will see his family. And they are beautiful people. They all got high cheekbones like he do, you know. And it's a real thing, you know. So I'm super excited about that. He told me I'm going to be getting my royal beads now. I said, listen, I seen them beads, and I told him, listen, I seen them same beads on Amazon. I can go get them. He told me, baby, what did you talking about? I said, I seen them same beads on Amazon. I can go get them. He said, no. He said, no, not these. He's like, no, those are not real. He said, no, they're not real. He said, no, the women of the village is going to place them on you. So I got to figure out what kind of hairdo I'm going to travel and wear. I was getting ready to say braids, but I told him I'll probably do a lace front, which everybody in their mama know I disdain lace fronts. They make people look like vampires. I don't like them. They look like Count Dracula. But I see it's a trend over there for weddings. Gertrude, I said nothing but love your way, queen, because you deserve it. Yes, you do. So I said I'll probably do a lace front for the wedding so they can style it, you know, because I see a general style that they wear over there. And then after the wedding, just take it out and get my braids over there so I can enjoy the rest of my vacation over there. Yes, they look like, the lace fronts make you look like vampires because they do. They do. It's a technique to the lace fronts. Well, somebody better tell me because I ain't seen it yet. What is the technique? Because every time I see somebody with the lace front, it's like you could see it lifting up and then you could just see it. And it just look crazy because it's just like glued to your head. See, I'm from the 90s, baby. I'm from the sew in and quick weave. You understand what I'm saying? I was sew in some hair. I could sew some hair in. You understand what I'm saying? But I see this stuff right here. And then that's the glue that takes the hair out, the edges. And I'm just getting my edges back halfway from the other braids. You said braids are going to be cheaper to get them there than it is. I know everything is cheaper over there. You said sew in. You said do a sew in. Yeah, I was sew in some hair in a minute. And quick weave, honey, I'm the queen of the quick weave. I'm the queen of the quick weave. That when that came out, honey, I was quick weaving everything. You understand? Quick weaving everything. Yup. So I said I will do the little wig thing for this a wig. This right here is a wig. This is a what do you call that? That Purple Box company. This is their wig, a bob wig. And I had this for a year, almost a year and a half. So I soaked it and washed it real good and put it right back on. I'll do that and then go get my hair braided. So, because we're going to be traveling and going to see stuff. You said, nah, it'll be glued to their eyebrows and have too much. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. See, these scammer people's been calling me the scam likely people. See, that's the thing. Like, I saw this lady and she didn't cut the lace right, and her lineup was literally like this. Instead of it being like right here and then going, like that, her lineup was like right here, and then it went up like that. I was like, girl, no. So I'm like, I've been trying to block them. I've been blocking them for 2 days. They just found another number and called me. I think, your number get put on those lists and they just call you. And then somebody called me talking about my Cash App being compromised and they deactivate my Cash App. I'm like, what? Talking about press this button. I'm like, I ain't pressing no buttons. It's ridiculous. So that's what I'm gonna do. When I said the lace front, he was like, yeah, because that's the thing over there. He liked them lace front wigs. That's the first thing he asked me. He was like, do you wear the wigs? I said, no, I wear the weaves. Somebody sold your info. Probably so. I mean, literally, I'm talking about I can't even watch a movie without it being interrupted with the thing. So y'all know my I had got a brand new Roku TV. That mug went out. Like came up one day in the black screen. So look, before I forget, everybody, y'all, the new thing that we doing over here is when you come in, put your Cash App and link to your show so that people can be a blessing. Okay, that's what we doing over here. I don't care if you put your Cash App and link to your show, your channel in here. I don't care. I want people to subscribe to you and I want people to bless you. So please do that. But yeah, so I got a Roku and one day I turned it on. It was just black screen. Now I can hear it. I can hear the TV, but I can't see nothing. So I've been using my phone and I just been attaching it Bluetooth to my speaker and watching my phone because I've been too lazy to just break down and get another TV. And I'm like, by the time I get home, I can just watch a movie on my phone and go to sleep. So that's what I've been doing. But I'm like, stuff been happening that I didn't know about. Like when Trump got shot, I didn't know that. I didn't know that until almost the next day. Just about. I don't know. Did I find out the same day? I might have, but it was like afterwards in the evening. I didn't know. So I'm like, I need to know what's going on because there's too much going on for me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to have to break down your TV, but I sure don't want to. I don't like spending money on stuff like that, but we got to figure out what's going on. But anyway, yeah. But I've been watching stuff on my phone and like the scammers, they coming in and stopping the movie. Every 5 minutes, they've been calling me. They're like the scam likely people. I'm like, can you go somewhere else, please? Yep. So, but y'all, listen, I'm so excited. I'm super excited. I'm just trying to think about my commute. So the commute is going to be a journey as well. So I'm going to travel to Lagos. And then after I travel to Lagos, I have to catch a short flight to Ondo State. And that's where I'm going to be at the hotel. And then he's going to connect and meet me there. And then we're going to go to his grandma's house. And so that's going to be a long, and it takes like 24 hours just to get to Lagos from the United States. So that's going to be a long flight. So I need a hairstyle that's going to keep me cool and comfortable. I'm going to dress comfortably. Even though I want to be looking nice, when he see me, but I also got to think like comfort level and in that plane. Y'all keep me in prayer because it's a lot. It's a lot. You said, wow, enjoy your trips. Thank you. Listen, if anybody want to help towards this wedding, y'all can, because we had 25,000 already. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all can, somebody put my cash app in here. I'm talking about everybody else put their cash app. Gertrude, put your cash app and your channel link in here, because this channel is about blessings. I want somebody to subscribe to you, and I want somebody to bless you. You never know who may come through my show. Put your stuff in here. Every time you come, put your stuff in here, okay? You ain't got to say nothing. Just drop it on in here. Somebody put my cash app, $CLAYLING. You might want to be a blessing to this here wedding. Feel free, because I'm telling you right now, he already talking about how costly it is and stuff. I'm like, I live all the way on the, and I just asked him and told him I want an iPhone. Cause I do got an Android, and listen, y'all not gonna talk about my Android. My boss, they dog walk me today about my Android phone. They dog walk me. I done did so much with this phone, you would think I do have an iPhone. Oh my goodness. So yeah, that's what's up. Like coming in or like going out, guys. We want to support. So I'm super excited about it. Looking at just the cost of the tickets there, it's like $1,900, $2,000 and up, depending on how many stops you want. But the coolest thing about this trip is this. Some of the flights, they lay over in like Paris. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I most definitely would love that, just to look at oh my God, to see the sights. Do you understand? So I'm excited about that. You get a 2-in-1 trip. 2-in-1 trip. You get a 2-in-1 trip. You understand? So I'm excited about that. I truly am excited about that. And I'm gonna try to put up on my community tour. I'm gonna try to put up some of the celebrations just so y'all can see how this kind of get an idea of how the celebration is gonna be. Jesus, these nets. How the celebrations is gonna be when we have the wedding, because his family, I told y'all, you know how they are, and so they're gonna be celebrating. So I think I got one. I'm gonna try to put one up there. Okay. All right, so y'all can see. But yeah, that's what's up. That is what is up. And I done lost 21 pounds, y'all. Can y'all tell I'm getting smaller? Can you tell? I knew that police was gonna pull that car over, because they've been lurking and hiding all day. Them police officers they've been laying wait, and they've been pulling people over for at least 2 days. I'm so glad I got insurance. Y'all know I went through that whole thing. Keep me in prayer, because the 29th I got my misdemeanor court, what you call that? Day in court. When I was trying to juke the police, they was like, no. So we ain't riding dirty no more. We got insurance and stuff. Okay. Y'all pray that I don't miss my court date, that I get up and don't miss my court date, because I've been having a hard time getting up. So y'all pray for me. Yeah, did that go well? But they've been pulling people over for 2 days. I guess I got to meet their quota. I guess that is what that is all about, because they've been pulling people over for all 2 days, whatever. So I'm super excited. Are y'all excited for me? I am. Bryson is beside himself. He is beside himself, honey. He don't even know what to do. I told him, this your wedding. This ain't my wedding. This is your wedding. You clearly is just like he talking about he gonna get what did he say? What did he say? What did he say he gonna get? What did he say? They're gonna have like the dancers, like the traditional dancers there. Yeah, his grandmama it has a he's has a dance company, like they are what do you call it, the traditional African dancers. They supposed to do a dance there. I'm like, I don't know no African. I can't do it. So I would just be like, oh, that's nice. Don't expect me to join in because I don't know. I don't know it. I don't know it. That's gonna happen. And then there's a lot of customary things that I gotta do. He ain't told me yet. I'm like, I'm kind of nervous about it. He's like, no, it's just something things that you got to do. It's customary. It's not, he says it's nothing weird. I'm like, okay, cause I long as you know, it ain't nothing crazy. It don't go against my faith. You know what I'm saying? Y'all pray for me. I've already got over the shock of live cows and goats. I've already got over the shock of that. So yeah. And I'm quite sure he good about not telling me everything when I asked him about customs and stuff like that. Because one time I said something, he said, oh, don't worry about that. Because when you come over here, you would go with the women. And the women will tell you everything that you need to know. I'm like, you better tell me right now what I need to know before I get over there. He said, no, because you're going to be with the women. He's like, the night before the wedding, they're going to be doing all the cooking and they're going to slaughter the cow and everything. You just be walking around. You're going to be walking around giving compliments. I'm like, what? He's like, then mama and the women, they pull you to the side and they tell you things about me. I'm like, what? Because I already know what to do as a wife. You know what I'm saying? He said, no, but it is tradition. The women come and get you and they talk to you how to like do things for me, cook things. I was like, shut up for why you spoiled. His grandmother spoiled him. His grandmama has spoiled him rotten. Do you hear me? He is a spoiled baby. Every time he go and visit her, he gained like 20 pounds. Cause she does, that's all she do is feed his face and make sure he okay. He called me the other day holding up his wrist. I'm like, what's that? He had a one of those blue like bead wrist on bracelets that the men wear. He holding up. I said, what is it? He said, well, mama gave this to me. I was like, what? Look what mommy gave me. I was like, oh my God, you are spoiled. Don't think I'm gonna be running around trying to find you a bead bracelet to put on. He is spoiled. He said, I the only son. I the only boy. I'm like, so that don't mean she gotta be, cause he's spoiled. I ain't gonna lie, he is so spoiled. He is so spoiled. So I was supposed to be with the women that night. And because I told him, I said, I don't know about no cooking and stuff like that. Cause I don't have not a clue about Nigerian food and how to cook it. He said, no, you just be walking around giving compliments. I'm like, oh God. I'm like, oh. And then for one, hey, they don't even understand me. I'm like, are you gonna be you gonna be walking around with me translating? Because they don't know English. And that's the biggest fear. Like I know bioni. Bioni means hello. It was some other words and phrases that I knew, but I forgot them. So he's like, you have to know, I teach you. I'm like, well, you better be teaching me now. But I do know Biwani. Biwani is like a greeting, like hello. If I can get through the door with Bioni, everywhere I go, Bioni. If I can get through the door and say hi, that would be good for me. I'm probably gonna go over there, notepad, and just look. Like for the wedding, I guess I need to be greeting the guests and stuff. So Bioni gonna get me through the door, and I guess I gotta know the rest. Yeah. I'm looking at this lady. She's so pretty. She got pretty long hair, but like since I've been living here, and I've been living here for years, I've seen her like walk up the street, like walk from work, like get off the bus and walk home. I've seen her, and I've seen her just get older. You know what I'm saying? Just a progression of life. And I'm like, she got like a little limp. But I've seen her, like, I ain't trying to be funny, but I've seen her, because I know my day coming, but I've seen her just kind of progressively get older. And there's nothing wrong with it because she's still moving, but it's just like you watch people life, and it's like, wow, just wow. She just, she'd do her job, and she get off the bus, and she walk to her apartment. And every day, I just see her walk down the street. And she was like, fuller, younger, youther. And now she's like slender, got gray hair, but she's still doing her thing. And, hey, it is what it is. Honey, everybody day coming. As long as if I can be mobile enough to be walking like she is, then amen. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's why I'm doing that. And that's one of the reasons why I'm taking a leap of faith and doing this, because life is short, people. My pastor preached, live your life like it's golden. She preached that Sunday. She said, live your life like it's golden. If you got a bucket list and you got things on your bucket list, have some faith and do it, because life is short. We don't got much time. God is on his way back, and God wants you to have a fulfilled life, and God wants you to see this world. He wants you to have fun, and he said, if you delight yourself in me, I will give you the desires of your heart. And that's why me and Bryson, we have been in fasting and in prayer together to make sure that God continues to get the glory and that this is successful. But I'm most definitely living my life. You understand what I'm saying? We are almost definitely walking in faith in the situation, and we're doing it because life is short. Don't you want to experience something extravagant, extraordinary? Don't you want to experience your greatest dream and desires? If your dream is to go overseas, go somewhere, save. If I don't care if it's a year, take up a year and save up some money and go have the best time of your life, because you only get one life. Don't ever sit there and be like, man, I wonder what it is. Oh, I sure wish I can go. You can do it. All it takes is financial discipline and patience, and do your best work, and plan, and be thorough with your planning, and go and live life and have fun doing it. You won't have to be no millionaire to travel, or millionaire to enjoy life, or enjoy the good, the better things in life. All it takes is financial discipline and saving. You understand? It may take you 5 years to save to go to your dream trip. But guess what? One day you're going to be getting on that plane or that train, on that bus, and you're going to be going. You understand what I'm saying? Live your life. Take the limits off of your life. As long as you are living in the will of God, take the limits off your life. And that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm going to be up in that heat, in that African heat, honey. Living my life, sweating and talking about I did it. You understand? And then my man, he's going to take a leap of faith, and he's going to come here, and he's going to walk away from everything that he know and come here. So that's faith. That's why I say y'all think it's one thing, but it ain't. He taking a leap of faith just like I am. You understand? And so yeah, we doing it. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. Y'all should be excited for me too. Okay? We playing no games up in this piece. Huh. Now, the only thing that I need y'all help with, since y'all don't hear, I gotta figure out what kind of wedding gift to get Bryson. Like, what do you get men for wedding gifts? Now, before y'all start typing stuff in here, understand that he is of a different culture. So it gotta be something that he would appreciate, and nothing Americanized that we think, you know what I'm saying? Like, it gotta be something like I wouldn't get him like cologne. I'm not gonna get, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't get him that because he wouldn't be able to. I mean, he wear it, but I'm just like, he in Africa with 1,001 mosquitoes over there. I don't want him to get malaria. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta think of something that, maybe a nice bracelet or something like that. I don't know. And then, to be honest, I don't even think he's aware of that tradition. I think it's only us that do that wedding gift day of wedding gift to the spouse. I think. Because you know what he did not know that tripped me out? He didn't know the seasons. Because I was like, oh, it's about to be fall. He was like, what is that? He's like, what is that? I was like, the seasons, like winter, fall. I say, here in Michigan, we get all 4 seasons. He was like, what are you talking about? I said, fall. He said, what is fall? So over there, they only have the dry season and they only have the rainy season. They don't have no fall and spring over there. It's either hot or it's rainy and wet. Now, in some part of Africa, it does snow. In some part of Africa, it does snow. I didn't know that. He told me that. It gets cold and it does snow. But they don't have 4 seasons. Like the tree, the leaves don't fall off the trees like that. I was like, wow. He didn't know anything about that. I was like, wow. Because it was funny because I told him I was watching the news and I said, and the newscaster said, it's gonna rain. He said, what you mean the newscaster? The weather. I said, they say it's gonna rain. He said, what, yo, you all just say it's raining and rain? He said, what y'all predicting that the rain? I said, it ain't a prediction. I said, it's satellites that tell us how the weather. I'm trying to explain the satellites and stuff with him. He said, oh my God. I said, trust me, y'all got weather over there. He said, oh my God. He said, you all just say it and it come? You all just say it's raining and it come? I was like, bro, I said, wait a minute. Now, what part of Africa you say you live in? Because I know African is modern. I know there is. But some parts, like where his grandmother stayed, it's still a village. And so he spent a lot of time over there with his grandma, you know. They call it the other side. He stay on the other side. Oh. So yeah, people. I came on here to reconnect with y'all and to let y'all know, give y'all update what's going on. I'm still at my job. The deadline is still August the 30th. They're gone. I told you I got a letter that they letting us go August the 30th. So I don't know. We got to see how that works out. But God is still faithful. We still get married, and we still, you know what I'm saying? God's always gonna take care of us. So y'all keep me in prayer, you know, that they do what they gonna do, and God gonna show up, do what He do, you know. So that's all we can do is pray. With that, try to see anything else. Anything? Oh, so they said that I went to the doctors and they said on this side they seen a thyroid that it's like a 4. I guess they go on a scale from 1 to 4, and so 4 is supposed to be something, you know, precaution. So they're gonna do a biopsy on this. That's why y'all hear me like scratchy. Yeah. So they're gonna do a biopsy on the thyroid. Other than that, I'm good. No. I'm good. I am so good, guys. Going through menopause. Hey. Doing the menopause dance. Hey. Menopause dance. Super excited about that. I am super excited about that. God is good. God is good all the time. But yeah, you all, I want y'all, if y'all don't take anything away from this live today, I want you to understand is live your life. Take the limits off of your life. I don't care what nobody say. I'm at the point right now, I don't care. Because I'm finna go live my life. You understand what I'm saying? People will have you live in a safety net for the rest of their life because that's what they want you to do. Did y'all hear what I say? People will have you live in their safety net for the rest of your life because that's what they want you to do. But you gotta determine how much life you want to live. And do you want to have a good life? Do you want to have a mediocre life? Or do you want to have a fulfilled, happy life? I'm aiming for the fulfilled, happy life, and you should too. You understand? If you want to climb the mountains, go climb the mountains. Whatever you want to do. If you want to parasail. If you want to zip line, I want to zip line, but I'm too big. Once I lose this weight, I'm gonna be on there screaming for dear life, zip lining somewhere. You understand what I'm saying? I always wanted to zip line, so I think I'm gonna do that. Live your life. Take the limits off your life. And when people be saying, you know, you better be cautious about that. I'm not saying be reckless with your life. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes people always like the Debbie Downers. They always find a negative part of what's happening in your life and they want to magnify it for you. No, but you can't tell them nothing about their life because they're going to do what they want to do. Live your life. Because people will tell you stuff and try to throw boulders in your life. And then the next year you'll be sitting in the same spot. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. That ain't happening over here. You understand what I'm saying? It's not happening. Yeah, I don't need no validation for nobody else. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna live my life. I'm 48, and we gonna live our life. You understand? That's what I want you to do. Live your life, but keep God first, and make sure that relationship is tight with God. If you don't know how to have a relationship with God, you go to Acts 2:38, and it'll tell you what you need to do. Read the whole chapter, the whole second chapter of Acts, and he'll tell you the plan of salvation. And once you get that relationship tight with God, you go ahead and live your life, because he said, I come that you have life and that more abundantly. God wants you to be happy. He wants you to live. You understand what I'm saying? He didn't put you down here on this beautiful earth for you to just stay in Michigan, or stay where you at, Atlanta, or stay where you at. It's okay to travel and expand and meet new people and new cultures and new things and experience life in a new way. It is okay. You still gonna be saved. Do you understand? I'm clapping for myself because that was good. You still gonna be saved after this. You understand what I'm saying? What I have learned in this whole experience is that people fear the unknown. They fear the unknown, and once they fear it, they say, "Oh, that ain't right." How you gonna say what ain't right? How are you going to say what ain't right? How are you gonna deem a whole culture of people wrong because they don't look like you or talk like you? How are you going to do that and still call yourself a Christian? There's people who ain't even never met Bryson, and they already saying he evil, he a scammer. That ain't it. Something just ain't right. But you ain't even met this man. Don't you know when God took your raggedy behind and created you and placed you wherever you at? Don't you know he did the same thing for Bryson and his people too? They are God's creation, just like we are. And you ain't no better than them. That's what this has humbled me. This has humbled me. This has humbled me. And I can remember when I was younger how we viewed Africans as slow because they in a third world development. They don't know. Do you understand? He speaks better English than I do. Proper English. This man speaks 3 languages. Do you understand what I'm saying? Highly intelligent. But because there's an accent, you know what I'm saying, or the translation is different, we look at them like they dumber, or they beneath us. It's just a difference in culture that people are so dumb and can't open up their mind and think outside the box and just view them as a human being. You understand what I'm saying? Americans, Western people, we think we better than everybody else because we got this and we got that, and can't even put a sentence together correctly. Do you understand what I'm saying? This has shown me humanity. This has shown me how people really are, and how unconsciously biased people really are. If they don't look like you, if they are not like you, then something got to be wrong with them. If they don't look like you or talk like you or live their life like you, something ain't right about them. No, it's something wrong within you to think that we are the only right people on the planet. You understand what I'm saying? And this is what I've been experiencing, people. This is what I've been experiencing. This is what I've been experiencing. And it's a sad commentary. And I'm so glad my mother raised me to embrace people, to embrace all walks of life. She did. Because I was able, and the only reason why this has been such a blessing to me, and the only reason why God presented this thing in my life, because he knew I could handle it, and he knew my mind was open enough to receive this man. You understand what I'm saying? I can't help it if you live your life within nets and you live your life safe. You live your life, with all of these parameters. And sometimes we miss our blessing. That's just like dating outside your race, dating, a black woman dating a white man. It's like sometimes it'd be so taboo. How you dating that white man? You know what I'm saying? It's they look at you like something wrong with you. He's a human being just like we are. We ain't no better than nobody else. You understand what I'm saying? Come on, people. Open up your mind. You understand what I'm saying? Quit being so narrow-minded. And then they listen to they listen to how he talk, and they judge him on his accent, like he's incompetent or something like that. Please, y'all, we gotta do better. You, honey, there's a lot of women missing their blessing, honey. But I ain't. It ain't me. Oh, my battery running out. So I'm gonna get off here so I can take the little battery I do get. But I'm telling y'all right now, enjoy your life. Take the cap off your life. Your man could be somewhere in Mexico wrestling a bull right now. You understand? Do you hear me? Y'all better get into it. Ask God to do what he say about, what was that? Jeremiah? Was it Jeremiah? Josiah? No, it wasn't Josiah. God, it was somebody with J. Expand my territory. Ask God to expand your territory. And I felt that when I said that. I feel God. Expand your territory. Ask God to expand your territory. Don't you know that God loves you so much that he will give you land? And it could be a metaphoric land. You understand what I'm saying? Ask God to expand your territory. You ain't always got to be here in Michigan and Detroit. God, your blessing could be somewhere overseas. You don't know who's going to come in your life and broaden your horizons and broaden your perspective in life. That's what God wants for you. Quit thinking that salvation and everything in life is in Detroit. You know what I'm saying? On your block. That's life. You got people who ain't even left the city yet, but you don't even know how other people in the world live. You so small-minded, you so within your community, and if this don't fit within your nucleus, then it must not be right. We got to stop thinking like that, because it's a whole world that you can gather things from. As long as it don't take you out of the will of God and it take you out of relationship with God, you can explore that. You understand what I'm saying? The saints of God, they think that salvation is just at their local church right there on the corner. That's it. That's all you need to know is right there. You will never understand the totality of this earth if you don't go and experience it. And life is more than church. And I'm not speaking against the church. I would never do that. But the Bible said, don't be so heavenly minded, earthly good. You understand? People literally think because he's from Nigeria that something got to be wrong with this situation. What do you mean? Do you know how ignorant that sounds? Just because he's from Nigeria or has a different way of living and custom, something got to be wrong with him. Do you understand? It is millions of people living on it. Is something wrong with all of them? Does not God have people not everywhere? That's how narrow-minded we think. You understand what I'm saying? So you think God created all these masses of people for nothing? and just we okay over here? You do know that we are a transplant from Africa. You do know that, right? And that's what I be wanting to tell people. You know what I'm saying? But some people are just narrow-minded. They are so narrow-minded that they cannot expand their thinking. You understand? But I can. I realize that God is omnipresent. He's everywhere. And he wants everybody to be saved. You understand what I'm saying? And he said that before he come, he's going to travel. The word of God is going to be in the four corners of the earth. And you understand that the four corners of the earth don't just mean your local church right there on the corner. You do understand that, right? So God got people everywhere, But yeah, this has taught me how to look at humanity a little bit different and how to look at the saints a little bit different now. This has taught me that even though you can be Holy Ghost filled and speaking in tongues, you also can have unconscious biases about people in general. And it shocked me to my core, because my thing is, how can you serve a loving God but have some type of feel some kind of way about a person that you ain't even never sat down and had a conversation with, but you feel some kind of way about them? You need to go back and humble yourself and ask God to help you in that area and do a little bit more work. Because how can you do that? You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about my man to you and you get irritated. Why? You ain't even never met him. That let me know then, oh, you still got some work to do. You still, we all still got some work to do. You know what I'm saying? We all do better. We most definitely got to do better. We got to do better, people. We got to do better. We got to do. These people, they wake up and they go work and they work hard just as hard as we do. I can't help it that he got an accent. I can't help it that he's from a different continent. My heart don't even recognize that. My heart recognizes and see how he treat me and how he love on me. And it responds to that. Do you understand that? Get into it. It could be a man over there sewing a silk quilt right now, is waiting on you to find them. No. Oh my God. All right, people, I gotta get off here because I don't got no battery. I love y'all, and I want y'all to have a fantastic day. And this is the order of the queendom. Go out and do something nice for somebody. If it ain't nothing but pick up the phone and call them and say, hey, I was thinking about you. I was praying for you. Open the door for somebody. You know, so give somebody some gas money. Y'all can give me some gas money. I need gas. $ Clayling, CLAYLING. Or you could just, you know, say a little prayer for somebody. You ain't got to tell them. Do something nice for somebody. Amen. That's what we're doing today, okay? Because you reap what you sow. All right. This is your queen, Clayling, saying be great. Bye-bye.